Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama.
तुलसी दल मात्रेण जलस्य चुलकेन वा विक्रीतेन स्वमात्मानं भक्तेभ्यो भक्तवत्सलः। तो इसका ट्रांसलेशन है, श्री कृष्ण who is very affectionate towards his devotees sells himself to a devotee who offers him merely a tulsi leaf and a palmful of water. So much we are not happy. We all agree? Yeah. Who is 100% happy? No desires, no complaints, no aspirations, no jealousy, no competition, nothing. Is there anybody like that here? Me. It's not like, cursing that happens in material world. We live in Vaikuntha. The meaning of Vaikuntha is place where there is no kuntha, and kuntha means misery. So how is it possible that they are getting disturbed, they are cursing each other, there is suffering? Then Narayan Rishi narrates a story. There are many stories in our Puranas. So these are just three that I enlisted. That once Tulsi was wife of Shankachuda, once she was wife of Jalandhar, and once she was born from the nectar. So different appearance and pastimes. But today we are going to cover one story, which is when she became the wife of Shankachuda. So like I said, that cursing happened, and there's a background story that one time Krishna had some intimate pastime with Vrinda Devi. So her name in Vrindavan is Vrinda Devi, and Vrindavan actually means forest, which belongs to Vrinda. So basically she is the owner of the forest, and it's her responsibility to create favorable atmospheres in the jungle, that one in the garden, and arrange pastimes for Krishna Radha. Perfect climate, that now it should rain, now it should be cloudy, now it should be sunny, so on and so forth. So one time Krishna had some intimate pastimes with Vrinda Devi, and then she was in so much ecstasy कि भगवान सामने आ गए, उन्होंने मुझे दर्शन दिए, मेरे साथ लीलाएं की, that she fainted. And when Radharani came there, she saw that she has fainted. Unless Krishna has favored her with some pastime, this will not happen. Then she has definitely done something with Krishna. So she also, out of transcendental jealousy, she curses Tulsi Devi. Now remember, Lakshmi got a curse. Now we have to understand that Radharani is the fountainhead of all the avatars. Like whatever females you see in this material world are all coming from Radharani. So Radharani is Lakshmi also, and then when Lakshmi gets cursed to come as Tulsi, so she is also, Radharani only, but her expansions. Little, overwhelming and bewildering to understand, but that is how it is. And then Krishna is the fountainhead of all the avatars. So it is said that Radharani, all the gopis, all the females are born from the bodily pores of Radharani. And from Krishna's bodily pores, like, the pores that we have on our body, all the gopas, all the avatars and everybody come from there. So Radharani curses that you did some intimate pastime with Krishna, and Krishna belongs only to me. So you go in the earthly planet and take a birth as a human being, because humans only desire, fallen souls only desire to take my position. So you go there. And then what happened is, there was another twist here. There is another friend of Sri Dama. He was kind of attracted to Radharani. So again we have to understand that there is nothing like this in material world, that somebody is getting attracted to someone. They are all attracted to Radha and Krishna. But just for the sake of pastime, to spice up the things, such things happen there. So everybody is with me? You are getting where we are going? Right? So why did Radharani curse Vrinda Devi?
Because he thought that Vrinda Devi was like going to Krishna.
Yes. Okay. Very nice. Okay. So she cursed her. And then what happened is, Sri Dama, one of his Krishna's friends, he was also attracted to Vrinda Devi. So to fulfill that desire also, he was also given birth there. We'll come to that. But before that, Sri Dama was actually cursed by Radharani, because one time again Krishna did the same with another gopi, Viraja Gopi, And when they, were caught together, Radharani had cursed Viraja also to become river, and then she became river, and then Sridama was fighting on behalf of Krishna. That, Radharani, how can you do that? He's the supreme personality of Godhead, Lord of Lords. And you are the, supreme goddess. How can you get insecure like that? How can you do like that? So, he curses Radharani, and then Radharani also comes down. And then Radharani curses Sridama. That remind me, there is a very important message for women here. So, if I forget, remind me, okay? I will try to include that. Okay, so going forward, we have to understand that Tulsi is the internal potency of the Lord. She is not, any, like, she is not like that. She is not any ABC character, but she is the internal potency. So one time what happened is, so Lord has many wives, many wives, many consorts. They are all his energies, various energies. So him having various wives or many wives is not like in this world. If somebody gets married to 2, 3 or 4, 10 like that, or have many girlfriends, not like that. Him having many consorts and wives is very different than the material conception we have in this world. So in one of such incidents, there was a conversation going on between 3 his wives, Ganga, Saraswati, and this is supposed to be Lakshmi, but I couldn't find a picture where they all are together. So just assume she is Lakshmi, Saraswati, and Ganga. So they were just conversing, and Lord is equally disposed towards all his devotees, and one who serves him, he is even more favorable. Krishna says again in Bhagavad Gita that I am equal to everyone, but one who loves me more, I will give more reciprocation. So Saraswati, was very jealous of Lakshmi Devi, and she was telling that how are you so special? And then Ganga tried to intervene and say that you cannot do that because that's her position. Let's not be offensive and talk to her like that. And then what happened? They got into fight, and then Saraswati, she cursed Lakshmi that you are like that, you become a river. And then she tried to intervene again, and then she said you also become river. And then what happened? They both go to Vishnu and they try to tell him what happened, what's the matter. And then Vishnu says, okay, let's take it in a positive way. Let's take it in our stride. She cursed you, that's fine. You go and take birth as river in earthly planet, and that's fine. I will come and take care of you there. And then what happened? She goes and take birth later. But before that, again, there is a curse, and cursing story happening. So there are 5 authorities. Like I said, Tulsi Devi is not a very ordinary character. We all know Vrindavan Dham. What is Vrindavan Dham? Can anybody tell me? Huh? Yeah. Yes, what is it?
Mataji, Vrinda is another name of Tulsi Devi, right?
No, Vrindavan Dham.
Dham is Krishna Nagari. Krishna Nagari.
Krishna Nagari, yes.
Yeah.
Where Krishna appeared and did his pastimes.
Pastimes.
When we go to Vrindavan, what do we see there?
Temples.
All the places, thalis,
Yeah.
all the old buildings and all. And what else? Yamuna we see. Govardhan, yes. Radhakund, Shamkund. But does it look very divine? Like how we expect it to, do we see it the way we expect? Like very divine, beautiful, no dirt,
Not as the Vrindavan Dham, but in the temples we can see.
In the
that
temples you
divine-
can see.
Yeah, the
But
divine.
otherwise if you go around in the streets, it is dirty. There is dust. People are also cheating there. Wrong things are also going on there. And so many other things. Why are we not able to see that?
Because it is a pastime.
Because we don't have permission to see it. Okay? And then when the 5 personalities or the 5 guards of Vrindavan, if they are pleased, I know that you go around, giving solution to everyone, I have a problem and give me one solution. Can you do something that Krishna loves me only and does not give any attention to Rukmani or Bhadra or Kalindi or any other queen, but only me? Then Narad Muni says, okay, I have a plan. You donate Krishna to me and then do a Tula Bhar. Like, then once you donate Krishna to me, make Krishna sit on one side of the weighing scale, and on the other weighing scale, you put all the riches that you have. Whenever the weight goes above Krishna, that time you can buy Krishna and I'll keep all the wealth that I have. Then Satyabhama thinks, oh, this is so easy. Krishna ka weight kitna hoga? Maybe, 100 kgs or 70 kgs according to today's, BMI, body mass index. Then she says, itna to gold mere paas hoga. Then, she donates Krishna to Narad Muni, and then Narad Muni says, now you buy him from me. And then when you buy him from me, he will be my property. So I will tell him what to do. I will tell him that you love only Satyabhama. Then Satyabhama says, okay. And then when she is, trying to weigh Krishna, it's not happening. All her wealth goes. All the wealth of her 16,107 other wives also go. But there is, Krishna is still heavy. And then, she gets bewildered, she gets sad. So Narad Muni says, go and call Rukmani. She is the chief one, right? She is intelligent. She will know the solution. And at that time, Rukmani is doing Tulsi Puja. Even though Rukmani is wife of Krishna, she is Lakshmi himself. But still, they are teaching us that Tulsi worship is so important. She is worshipping Tulsi. And when, they call Rukmani, Rukmani was astonished that how can this happen? Did Satyabhama lose her mind? Can anything outweigh Krishna? Then Narad Muni says, can you put something or do something that, Krishna becomes lighter? Then Rukmani says, anything heavier than Krishna is Krishna's holy name. मतलब Krishna का नाम Krishna से भी ज़्यादा भारी है. So, नाम रख दो, so it will be done. Then Narad Muni says, no, this is kind of cheating. Because here we are seeing the gross, like the actual form of Krishna, and holy name is like subtle. Although he has a form, but वो मुंह से बोला जाता है, it's a sound incarnation. That will not work. Then Rukmani thinks of an idea that, okay, she puts Tulsi leaf and immediately, it becomes, heavier. So then, Rukmani and, they all explain it to Satyabhama. And then again it is revealed to us that how Tulsi is over above everything. There is another story, in Chol dynasty, there is a movie also, you are a devotee. So the nature of this world is to be giving you miseries. Now how we have to navigate ourselves? By learning tolerance. By learning how to navigate ourselves through all the problems and go on the right path, which is Krishna consciousness. And Krishna, when he comes here in various avatars, when he sends his devotees in various avatars, whether it is in the form of mountain, whether it is in the form of tree, river, stone, so many avatars with himself and his devotees. He also comes in so many, animal-like forms, Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Narsinghadev, right? Why? So that we can learn some lesson from it, take a message from it, and then try to get
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.